Karina, it's Brian. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm fine. Thank you for calling.
My pleasure. My client, I think it was Patty Ann, had asked me to call you. Are you having fun with, are you having fun with SFM?
I am trying to discover a way to create more traffic on my website or my landing page, but I don't find the way yet because I have worked with Bing for 1 month or two. Can you hear me well?
Not bad. It could be better, but it's good enough. If you could make it better, that's nice, but I can hear you. I just have to listen very closely.
Okay. So with Bing, it seems that I cannot use the platform because I have to spend too much and there are less clicks than I would like to be in order to have subscribers or at least traffic on my landing page.
I understand. I can solve all this problem for you, so don't worry. It's not a problem. So I'll tell you a little bit more. To give you an idea, Corinna, I've been generating now over a half million a year for a very long time, and I share that, not to impress you, but just to let you know what you found because there's a lot of things out there, and it can be difficult to decide and figure out what is good and what is no good. So I recommend a few things. Don't do pay per click or Google or Bing on your own. It's not because they don't work or Facebook. They do work, but you need a big budget to do it on your own. Usually 10 to 15,000 a month, and you have to be very proficient, very good at it so that the clicks don't eat up all of your money. So what I do is I offer something that eliminates this problem. Two things, very simple. The first thing is I can provide to you people that will have gone on the internet already and will have already filled out a form because they do want an internet business and they do want to make money with the internet. Those leads cost $3.90 euros in euros, 3.90 per lead. The second thing is with a new client, a new customer, I usually do about 7 pre-live trainings. The first couple trainings are about 5 minutes. Then we do 10, 15, and 20 minutes. And then once we've done that, I do something that nobody else does in the industry as far as I know. I make phone calls with you to the leads to show you that the methods work and to show you that you're going to be able to make, using this method, you'll be able to make 100,000 euros per year in the business once you get the hang of it. So I work closely with all my clients. The training that I do with them, it's always planned in advance at a time that's good for myself and good for my clients. It's never, spontaneous. So like we did today, we planned in advance to meet at a certain time. So I'm pretty much done. I mean, you can ask me anything you like. It's very very straightforward, and I just want to make sure that that it's clear for you what I've explained. And if it is, then I'm going to explain a little bit more. Were you able to hear me? Okay.
Yes, not very well, but I can hear you.
So there's two things that I provide. So it's leads and training. Usually the leads, like I said, are $4 each. In this case, for my customers in Europe, it's 390 euro, not $4 US per lead, 390 euro. I tell all new clients, all new customers to start small because it's more about starting to work together and showing you what to do. That's the most important thing. And then from there, we can go and we can build the business. So for you personally, you will not have to do this anymore, what you've been doing, trying to figure out Bing or trying to figure out the best way to do it. You can't lose the money because you're guaranteed a lead every time for the 390 euro or the $4 US, in other words. Um, does that make sense to you? Is that clear what I'm explaining to you?
Yeah, so I understand that if I choose this option, then practically I would not spend the money and not obtaining nothing like has happened with Bing lately.
That's correct. So it's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of frustration because if you think about it, the thing that makes everybody the money is being able to reach people that have asked to be reached. So if you can spend all your time reaching people that have asked to be reached, instead of spending your time trying to figure out the best way to find people, you're already one step ahead.
Okay. That sounds better because with Bing I have spent like $100 and I got 8 leads in 2 weeks or a lot more than 2 weeks.
How many leads?
And
How many leads did you get for $100? Did you say?
I think of 7 or 8.
7 or 8 leads?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're paying a little
They
over.
only subscribed and only 3 of them opened the video series.
Hmm.
But that was it. And then I thought like emailing them and offer another link to click on with creating some content. And I have no leads on the other link, which was the workshop.
With me, you're going to get also not just the email address, you're going to get their name, their email, and their phone number. And then I'm going to show you how to use the leads properly as well. So right now, it sounds like you're paying over $8 per lead, which is too much because even if I'm just going to give you a little bit more so you understand a bit more. Even if you were okay to pay the $8 per lead, and you had $1 million for advertising, and you were fine, it's too high to make the profit you need to make. You need to be below $5 to be at a good point. 5 euros, you need to be below 5. So if you're at 8, it's way too high already, anyways.
Yes, I cannot spend this money this month. Let's say that I would like to use Bing again. I could not spend again this $100 to start another campaign.
Well, you're not going to do it anymore because you're not going to need to do it anymore. So you don't have to worry about that. You can forget about that.
So what should I do in order to do what you said that I should do?
It's very easy. You will go to PayPal on your computer. Do you have a PayPal account?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll go to your PayPal account while we're on the phone here, log in, and then tell me when you've logged in, and then we'll put you in for something small to make it official, and then we'll set up a time to do our first training together on the phone tomorrow. And later today, I'm going to send you a small amount of leads, and I'm going to send you a script that I want you to just read yourself just once or twice. It's just one page before we get together tomorrow because we're going to go over that together doing our training tomorrow.
Okay, so can you tell me again how much I should spend like tomorrow if I or when I log in? Because I didn't understand how much I should spend
You can
like
do whatever
the next.
you can do whatever you want today when you go into PayPal. It's just to put in a small amount so that you're in the system, so that it's official. and that you become a customer. I'm not concerned with how much you spend the first time, because I learned a long time ago in business, when you have something good, people chase you. You don't need to chase them. So how much you put in is up to you. So it's not a big deal. Doesn't matter today.
But it only works with a PayPal account.
Say that again, Corinna.
It only works with a PayPal account.
If you don't have a PayPal account, then I will send you a link that will let you use PayPal without having a PayPal account. You'll just be able to use whatever card you want to use, and it will still go through PayPal even if you don't have a PayPal account.
Yeah, I would like to use the card that I usually use. I don't have I have a PayPal account, but I just don't use it.
It's not
Right.
attached to your PayPal account, that card that you want to use today. Okay, no problem. So I'll send you a link and okay. So I'll send you a link. Tell me the amount that you want to do today in euros. Pick a small amount, and because I have to make the link for that specific amount.
Uh, is that okay if I say 20?
Yeah, that's fine. I meant what I said before. It's not a problem. Just give me a second. Because I'm gonna actually create the link myself here right now. So you want to do? You said, if I heard you right, I think you said you want to do 20 euros. Is that correct?
I think I didn't understand the last question.
If I understood you correctly, you want to pay 20 euros today to get started. Is that what you said?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to send you a link for 20 euros, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a,
Perfect, yeah.
okay, so just give me a second. I have to create it. I'm still here. I'm gonna go quiet.
Yeah, it's normally what I would have available. You know, if I don't work on Bing, then I try something else. You know, that is how it is with my budget.
What's the email address to send it to for you, Corinna? What's the best email address to send it to?
My email address.
Yes.
Yes.
And then? Because it's hard to hear on the phone, I need you to tell me like S like Sam, O like... yahoo.com.
Yes, yahoo.com. Yeah.
Okay, if you check your email, Corinna, it should be there, and do not log in. If it asks you to log in, ignore that and just proceed to pay, but without logging in. And then it'll let you use whatever card you would like to use because you did not try to log in.
It's not here yet. I think I have to wait.
Refresh your email again and see if it's there now. It should be, because it went out. It's been sent. Do you ever use Skype for Skype voice to talk on the telephone, but to talk on Skype instead of the phone? Because usually it's much clearer, and I do a lot of, I talk a lot with clients for training that way on Skype audio.
Yeah. I don't have it, but I know it. Yeah.
Okay.
As an app on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah, it'll be like almost like we're in the same room because you'll hear my voice very clearly. Even my clients in Australia and even my clients in the United States, usually when we do training, we do that because with the mobile phones, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not good, you know, but with Skype, it's usually pretty clear.
Yeah. So should I check my spam maybe because it's not the mail is not here yet.
So Corinna, You should have it now. Take a look again. Refresh your email, re-click.
Yeah. Yeah, it's here. It's,
That's one of my companies that I use for processing. So you're in the not log in. You have to pay without logging in so that you can use the card that you wanted to use.
okay. Okay, I click on it's written in Italian. So I click on and then I will follow the steps, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Now, what time should we get together tomorrow to do our first training, Corinna?
Uh,
We're gonna need just 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most. It will not be longer than 5 to maximum 10 minutes. Do you want to do the same time as today, or do you want to do different?
just like I don't know what's the best option also for you. I believe the same hour it would be okay.
For me, I'm very busy every day, but what I like to do is the more we can plan ahead, the easier it is that the time is going to be good for it has to be good for me, but it has to be good for you too. So, is it usually most days that it's around, 6 your time is usually okay for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I will put in for the rest of this week until Friday, 6 o'clock your time, and I will call you at 6 your time. So the only thing you need to do before tomorrow is two things. You have to follow the steps in PayPal. Then once you've made your deposit, your payment in PayPal, you're going to receive later tonight 2 emails from my office. The first email is going to have some leads and a small script that I told you I want you to read it yourself just once or twice before we talk tomorrow. And the second email is going to give you access to some video content, and you'll see me on video. You'll be able to put a face to the name, and you'll see me going over some things as well. Okay?
Okay.
And in the emails, you're going to get my Skype ID, so you can download Skype so that we can do Skype audio tomorrow. You don't have to do video, it's audio. And I will call you at exactly that time. And lastly, check your spam folder, because sometimes attachments, they go in the junk in the email because it's an attachment. So if you don't see it an hour or two after you make your payment, look in your spam or your junk folder to find the emails. And the emails will say from media order.
Okay.
Okay? And that's it. Look forward to good things. I'm looking forward to working with you, and you look forward to not having to have trouble with Bing anymore, because it's going to solve everything, and we'll start going over it all tomorrow. Okay? And have a good night.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome, Corinna. Bye for now. Still there?
Yeah. I
Okay.
thought you closed.
No, I was saying, okay, so look forward to good things. I didn't know if you can hear me because you were quiet, and I said bye for now. I'm going to hang up now, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Okay, have a good
Thank
night.
you so much.
Bye-bye. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, bye-bye.
So very, very rare that I speak to clients that don't speak English very well, and I'm going to find out tomorrow because of Skype. But this is basically a cold call, SMMA call to Italy. And as you could see, I practice what I preach. A lot of my second orders turn into 4 grand, 8 grand, or 20 grand, and sometimes more than 20. We have 30 grand and a bit more. But usually with a client, I don't care how much money they have. I always do something very small because I like to deliver a lot of value up front. And I wasn't expecting to have to create a link for her, which I just did myself over here. But it kind of shows you, you know, the importance of, I mean, she's good, but typically what I do with a client is I stay on the phone with them, and that's what you should do. You shouldn't do what I just did, but you know, for that price point, I don't care. And for the purpose of the video, she couldn't hear me well. The connection wasn't good. I wasn't going to sit there and push it. It sounds like she needs to think, and she's not too internet savvy of how to do what she needs to do. However, you want to typically stay on the phone until they pay. And probably what I'll do is just to show you that it happened, and it's about 99% she's doing it, is I'll add maybe a screenshot to the end of the video when I upload it, and you'll probably see, you know, I was said her name a few times, which I guess I won't blip out because I didn't use a last name, so it's not really a privacy violation. And you know, sometimes I blip out things on the video if it's a privacy thing. So you'll see that, you know, she actually paid the 20 euros. And typically clients like that, you know, some never buy again, but most of them buy again, and most of them buy, I'd say the average, which is why I usually use it as a backdrop on my screen. If you've ever seen like 8K close in progress, most of them turn into, on average, if I was to take the big and the small, the average order is about 8 grand. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was useful. And comment down below and hit that the like button if you like the video. The comments and the likes help us with the algorithm to become more popular. This channel is really for fun anyways. But please subscribe. I would love it if you did it, and I'd appreciate it. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, type a comment down below, hit the like button. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.